Are you looking for a complete beginner's guide on the Solana network? Well, in this video, we will cover everything from setting up a Solana compatible wallet, using a decentralized exchange to swap tokens, trading NFTs on leading marketplaces, finding those popular and new meme coins, as well as passive income opportunities, airdrops, and so much more. So, before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. And to start our journey, step one is to set up a Solana compatible wallet, which is either going to be Phantom, Backpack, Solflare, or even MetaMask. If you have any other options, by all means you can set one up. However, in this video, I'm going to primarily use the Phantom wallet. However, at the moment, you can also use Backpack, which has an upcoming airdrop, and it's very exciting, but we won't go through that in this video. Nonetheless, all you need to do is very simply get the Phantom wallet on your desktop. Once you've got it on your desktop, the next step is to very simply deposit Solana tokens into your Phantom wallet. How do you do so? Well, you have a few options. The first option is to use the on-ramp option, which is very simple and easy for new users. All you have to do is very simply choose the Solana token, choose the amount that you want, choose the method of payment, and you are good to go. After that, another option is to use a centralized exchange, and that is probably going to be the most popular method. As you can see, my mobile will pop up now, which you will see crypto.com right now. And of course, you can use any centralized exchange of your choice. This is just the one that I'm using for now. You can see I've got a balance of 0.123 SOL. All you would do is very simply choose to withdraw. Once you hit withdraw, you will then see the option for an external wallet. After that, you are going to then choose a wallet address, of which is going to be the Phantom wallet. So first, you could very simply hit that receive button, and you're going to see the Solana address come up, of which you would then either A, choose the barcode, which if I was to click the plus icon on my phone, hit new wallet address, hit the barcode, you will see that it will scan the wallet address directly to my centralized exchange. Or you can come over here, very simply copy the wallet address and paste it into your exchange, whichever method that you want. Either way, you would then just send those tokens directly to your wallet and they will just appear here. Nice and simple. Or the third option to get tokens into your wallet is by utilizing a bridge. If, for example, you had assets over on Ethereum, Arbitrum, or any other EVM compatible network, you can bridge it over to the Solana network by using protocols such as the Jumper Exchange, Relay, and so on. So here, guys, you'd be able to see that we've got the Solana network here. You can use Base, Sony, and whatever to bridge to the Solana network. Nice and simple. Whatever you like. However, once you can confirm you've got Solana tokens in your wallet, we can now move on to the second step, which is swapping tokens. And when it comes to swapping tokens on the Solana network, there are so many options. We've got Radium, Orca, Jupiter, Titan. There are so many choices, whether you're looking for a decentralized exchange or a decentralized exchange aggregator. The differences between the two, the aggregator will just basically find the best swap route across all decentralized exchanges on the Solana network. So if that's your preference, by all means. But decentralized exchanges will have other features that decentralized exchange aggregators do not have, and I will show you that shortly. But my friends, once you're here, for example, on Radium, we can use this as a first example. You want to get yourselves logged in utilizing your Phantom wallet or whichever Solana wallet you are using. As you can see, we are now in, and you can see our tokens appear here. So, step one, the token up top is the token that you are going to be selling. So you can see we are going to be selling Solana tokens. Down below is the token that you want to buy into, the to section. If it was Pengu, if it was any other asset on the Solana network that you had your eye on, by all means, you can very simply choose it. So just as a tutorial, guys, let's just choose the Pengu token. Why not? All you want to do is choose an amount. It doesn't matter how much I'm doing in this video because it's just a tutorial. But I'm just going to swap $2.30 worth of Solana tokens into Pengu, which I already own. Not financial advice. So I'm just going to hit swap. In a second, you'll see a pop-up where you'll confirm the transaction if you are happy with it. I am, and I'm going to get my Solana tokens into Pengu tokens, and it just took a matter of seconds. If you want to sell your tokens back, guys, all you want to do is very simply either hit that reverse button so Pengu's up top, or you would manually do it, hit Pengu or whatever token you want to sell, and then down below, enter the token that you want to sell into. So simple and so easy. After that, you can either A, continue to use this decentralized exchange if you wanted to. You could use Orca. Depending on which one you prefer, which one has the best fees for your swap route, you can very simply experiment to your liking. But me personally, guys, what I like to use is the Jupiter exchange. Why is this? Well, like I said earlier, a decentralized exchange aggregator will find the best swap routes for us. It doesn't matter if we're on Radium or Orca. It will just find the best route for us no matter what. So for example, if I was to swap Solana to USDC this time, you can see here right down below that I'm going to swap $4.61. Down below, you'll be able to see everything about the swap route. So here, it's going to take 3 routes to swap our USDC. It's going to now take 1 route, so it's going to go through Sol5 V2. Now it's changed because it's consistently finding us the best swap prices possible. Absolutely love it. So once you're ready, hit that swap once again. Boom, you're going to confirm it and it's going to go straight into your wallet. Guys, it's that simple, and you can reverse the swap and do the exact same thing. Voila, that's how you swap back and forth on a decentralized exchange and aggregator. Now, just one more place to swap, seeming as there's an airdrop coming very soon. This is the Titan exchange, and you're going to see this on our YouTube channel. So feel free to check it out because we show you how to qualify for the Titan airdrop. But for now, my friends, we're going to now move on to stage 3. And that's going to be all about buying and selling NFTs. For those who are interested in NFTs, me personally, I'm not. However, we are currently on the leading NFT marketplace on Solana, and that is Magic Eden. So if you are ready, head up to the top, you're going to see the Solana icon, which you can head over there, and it's going to filter it down to all the biggest, best, and newest NFT collections on Magic Eden. So you can see here, guys, we've got SMB, Gen 2, Mad Lads, D-Gods, Pandu Pandas, X, Y, and Z. So if you have a specific NFT collection in mind, by all means, you can check it out. However, if, for example, you just wanted to mess around with NFTs, this is the place to do so, I guess. Like I said, I don't really know much about NFTs, so please, whatever I'm saying about NFTs, take it with a pinch of salt. But if, for example, you wanted to get yourself an NFT, all you would do is, say, for example, it was a Mad Lads NFT. You would come over here, find your cool Mad Lads that you wanted to get. I don't know, it could be this guy here with the hat. You could very simply choose to pay with Sol or whichever preferred method. Then all you would do is either A, make an offer. So if you wanted to try and get it for a cheaper price, you can do so. Or B, you just very simply buy it straight away and it will go straight into your collection of NFTs, which you can then decide to sell. How do you sell an NFT? Well, if I show you by going into my collection of NFTs, you can see down here all of my items. I could very well just hit any one of these NFTs. So if I hit this Hunter one, I can very well list it. You'll see that I can choose an amount. I can set it by the floor price or whatever you want. If I was just to do floor, boom, doing it for 1 Sol, buyer sees 1.02 Sol. Why don't I do it a little bit cheaper? So I'm just going to do around, I don't know, 0.8. Let's see if anyone buys it. It's 20% below the floor. I don't remember buying this for 1 Solana. So let's see if anyone's going to snatch it up. I hope they do. However, guys, that's how you list an NFT, and that's how you can very well sell your NFTs. So hopefully someone buys that for 0.8 Sol. If not, my friends, you know how to buy, you know how to sell. You can also go to the launchpad as well. If you want to go to Solana's launchpad of NFTs, you can find some brand new NFT collections. So for example, this Beamable Network Community Drop, you can come over here. If you are eligible for it, you'll be able to get it. If not, no worries. You can come down, find another one if you wanted to. But my friends, this is very well how to buy, sell, and trade NFTs on Magic Eden on the Solana blockchain. So moving on to the next step of this video, this is going to be the biggest step of them all. This is step 4 with passive income on the Solana blockchain. So we're going to show you a few options to earn passive income. You can choose your preferred methods if any suit you. However, the first option is going to be staking and liquid staking. The first place you can choose to stake is directly through your wallet. Here, guys, as you can see, if I scroll down to Solana, you can see Solana here. You can then scroll down once again and you'll be able to see the more section. If you hit more, you can choose to stake Sol. If you choose to stake Sol, you are given 2 options: liquid staking or native staking. Native staking requires you to lock up your Solana tokens within a validator node. It could be the Phantom validator node or whatever it is. This helps to secure the network, and it also provides you with passive income of an estimated 7.28%, and you can stake your tokens directly in your Phantom wallet. However, alternatively, I prefer the liquid staking method because there is no lockup period and you can withdraw at any given time. So for example, guys, you choose how much Sol you would like to liquid stake with Phantom. So you can see it's going to be the Phantom stake Sol. So you can directly choose to stake any amount of Solana tokens directly in your wallet. It could be 0.1, it could be 0.01, whatever you want. That's how you do it directly through your wallet. But if you wanted to go directly to a new protocol, you could head over to Sanctum. Once you are here, all you're going to do is get yourselves logged in. As you can see, you're now going to choose what liquid stake token you want to stake. Sanctum is basically a provider of multiple different liquid stake tokens. You can see that it pops up with Infinity First, which is actually the native liquid stake token of Sanctum. But you can see When, you can see Backpack Stake Sol, you can see Jitto Stake Sol. So many different protocols have actually got their very own liquid stake token all on Sanctum, which you can very simply get. So if you wanted to explore all of the different liquid stake tokens, you can see there's over 1,000 to choose from. We've got so many different ones, guys. You can see ones with different APYs. So please choose whichever one that you want to do. It's honestly entirely up to you, but please proceed with caution, my friends. If, for example, I wanted to choose Backpack, which offers 7.19%, all I'm going to do is stake now. You're going to see that I'm just going to choose an amount. So for example, if I wanted to choose 0.008, or if it was 0.1, for example, $2.30, you can see that I'm going to earn roughly 0.00007 SOL a year. If I did 1 Solana a year, my friends, you can see I'd earn 0.07 SOL per year. Not too bad, not amazing, but if I did, for example, I don't know, 50 SOL, I'm going to earn 3.59 SOL per year, just by holding liquid stake Backpack SOL tokens. Not bad considering there's no lockup periods, and say for example I was hodling all the way through a bear market, this would probably be a fantastic way to hodl just by liquid staking tokens. Other than that, this is how you would earn passive income directly through a liquid staking protocol, guys. It's just going to earn rewards straight in your wallet 24/7. The next method to earn passive income, we've gone through staking now. There are many other liquid stake and staking protocols on Solana, so if you do want to choose another protocol, by all means you can. However, we're now going to move on to the next part of the passive income section, and that is by providing liquidity. Now we have a few options. First, we're going to show you the decentralized exchanges. So we could either use Radium or we can use Orca. Seeming as we used Radium last time, let's just use Orca this time. I'm going to get myself logged in, as you can see. Once you've got yourself logged in, we're now going to head over to the pools section. How the pools work? Well, basically for users who provide liquidity in a pool, what happens is for those people who are swapping within that pool, the fees that are associated within that pool get sent to those who are providing liquidity for that pool. So those people are going to be earning passive income because they are providing assets, and that is what we're here to show you how to do. So what I've done is I've filtered it down by the largest TVL, and I've filtered it down for the 365-day yield estimate. And for some reason, the TAL to USDC, the VET to USDC has a yield of 0.01%, and same with many other cryptocurrencies. So guys, I don't know why anyone would want to provide assets in there, but if you scroll down, you'll be able to see pools such as Sol to USDC, which has a yield of 81.45% over a course of a year, which has insane volume and an insane TVL. So this one would actually be fantastic. Now from here, you can set the range to however you like it. So the lower the range, the higher the risk and more volatile. So if I was to do it to 1%, you can see that the rewards are estimated to be 827% APY. But to be honest, guys, it's just going to close your position very short because, of course, that is such a small range. If you did 5%, you can see that you're going to earn 167%. Despite the less volatility, it is still extremely volatile and most likely to close very quickly. You could do 10%, which is probably the most popular one, and you could see it earns 84% a year, and that is a fantastic option. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I need to get myself Sol and USDC to begin. I've only got Solana tokens, so we need to head to the trading section in order to get USDC. So down below, I'm going to choose USDC, as you can see. Next, I'm going to choose an amount of Solana. It could be 0.02, whatever you guys want. This is just a tutorial. I'm going to trade my tokens, going to get my USDC, going to now head back over to the pool section. Now going to scroll down to find the Sol to USDC, which we can see right here. Next, on the right hand side, just move my camera for a second. If I hit the max button on USDC, it's going to automatically balance out the amount of Solana that we need. Fantastic. So we're going to be depositing roughly $9. We're going to earn an estimated $29.16 per year, which is basically triple the amount. That is awesome. So I'm going to deposit. And now that it's done, guys, you can see down below we are earning 332% APY on the Sol to USDC position. Absolutely fantastic. That's how you provide liquidity, and at any given time you want to withdraw, you can go to a portfolio section in the Orca protocol. You can see here this pool. You just hit the three dots, withdraw liquidity, choose an amount that you want to withdraw, and boom, it goes directly back into your wallet. I'm personally going to leave it, guys, because I think it is fantastic. Nonetheless, that's how you provide liquidity. We've now shown you staking and providing liquidity on a decentralized exchange. But we've also got the leading liquidity protocol over on Solana known as Meteora. And Meteora is basically just a home of different pools, including DLMM, AOMMM, and different pools of which you can earn passive income. Now, people are making a killing over on Meteora. They've got an airdrop coming this month, which is absolutely fantastic for those who are staking JUP and for those who are, of course, using Meteora to provide liquidity. So if you did watch our guides, then by all means you're probably eligible. However, my friends, here you can see that we've got DLMM, DAMM, DAMM V1 stake to earn pools, pools with farms, LST pools, and multi-token pools. Now, personally, I believe the DLMM ones are the best, especially to qualify for airdrops. You can see here that Trump to USDC has $320.9 million in the TVL. Sol to USDC, 25.5. Useless, JLP, Launchcoin, X, Y, and Z. Guys, basically most protocols nowadays launch their tokens through Meteora, and you can see it with their insane TVL of $634 million, which 50% of that comes from one pool, the Trump to USDC. Absolutely insane. However, all you would do is, once again, choose your pool. You can see the estimate amount that you'd earn per 24 hours, or you could even do it per 12-hour fee, 4-hour fee, X, Y, and Z. So me personally, guys, I'm just going to go with a tutorial of Sol to USDC. Keep it simple. You can see a few options: bin step 10, bin step 1, or bin step 4, all of which have different fees and all of which have different TVLs. The lower the TVL, the higher the risk. So me personally, I'm going with step 10, the lower risk option. And here, guys, next, I need to once again get myself tokens, so I can go to the swapping section. I just now need to choose an amount, so I could do 0.02. As you can see, that's roughly $4.60. I'm going to swap. In a second, it's going to confirm. Then all we need to do is head over to this add position. Next, you choose your volatility strategy, either spot, curve, or bid ask, whatever you guys want. Now you just choose an amount, so I'm going to hit max on USDC, and then up top, I'm going to hit autofill, because now it automatically adds the amount of Solana that we need for the pool. Down below, you can see your exact range. You can change it however you like, guys. Honestly, it's entirely up to you and your strategy. I'm now going to add liquidity. Boom, confirm. Just like that, guys, we are now earning yield over on Meteora. Now, I've actually earned quite a bit over on Meteora in comparison into how much I've deposited. So in my portfolio, you'll be able to see how much I've deposited right now and how much in fees I'm able to collect. So here, my deposits have sold to USDC. I've got over $140. Unfortunately, some of them are out of range, so I need to fix them up. However, guys, you can see here that I've earned $14.77 from this one pool, which is fantastic despite the amount of liquidity that I provided. If I added more, I would have been earning so much more, and I'm kicking myself because I didn't, but it's not too late. However, guys, this is how you provide liquidity over on Meteora and over on Radium, Orca, or whatever decentralized exchange. That is the next part of earning passive income over on Solana. The final section to earn passive income over on Solana is through lending, and you can do that through Camino or some other protocols as well, but this is the most popular. All you would do is, guys, come over here, choose the token that you want to lend out, whether or not that was USDC Prime, choose it. Come down here, you would choose the amount of USDC that you want to deposit. It could be 10, it could be 50, it could be $1 million. All depends on you. Remember, we're not financial advisors. We do not give any financial advice. Remember, take everything we say with a pinch of salt. Conduct your own research and use a burner wallet if you feel more comfortable. But you can see by supplying assets here, there's a 90-day average of 12.35% APY, which I think is personally amazing. So honestly, if you want to do this, this is another way to earn passive income. So we've shown you 3 methods to earn passive income. There are probably a couple more, probably a lot riskier, so we won't show you in this video. But we're now going to move on to the next section, which is going to be all about meme coins. Now, probably a lot of you are here on the Solana network because of the meme coins that come up on Solana all the time. Now, friends, to be honest with you, playing with meme coins is extremely, extremely risky. And to be honest with you, most people lose. However, if that's your thing, if you like to do meme coins and you like to take that play, by all means, you do whatever you want. So if this is your sort of thing, you could use tools such as Deck Screener to find your meme coins. So for example, on the left-hand side, I can filter it down to Solana. You can now see that we've got all of these different meme coins and all of these different protocols, some of which aren't meme coins, popping up. But most of them are meme coins. You can see the volume, you can see the price changes, you can see everything, all of the statistics and data. You can pick any one of these meme coins, for example. Not financial advice, guys. I'm just showing you as a tutorial so you can take a look at the chart, whatever you're doing. Next, if you are interested in this token, like I said, this is not financial advice. I have no idea what cryptocurrency this is. I would come down here. If you want to buy it, you get this address right here. You then take it over to an exchange such as Jupiter. You then come over to the swapping dashboard. Up top is the token you are selling from. Down below is the token you're buying. So you hit this option. Next, up top in the search bar, you paste that address that you just copied, and then you will see the meme coin pop up. So if you want to buy this, guys, all you would do is choose an amount, whatever you guys want. As you can see, that is how you would get the meme coin or whatever cryptocurrency, swap, and you're good to go. However, that's just finding a meme coin. That is just the tip of the iceberg. Doing the security checks, doing everything, guys. There is so much to it. So you could use a tool such as RugCheck, which enables you to scan the addresses. So for example, guys, you see that meme coin that we just looked at. You would get that address once again, come over to RugCheck, paste it, give it a check. Here you can see the overall analysis. Please take this all with a pinch of salt because it's not 100% accurate. And you can see everything about the details regarding the top holders, the LP lockers, the market information, the addresses involved. And you can see the LP lock, the creator balance, market cap, X, Y, and Z. This is the first place to look at, guys, and honestly, there's so much to look at when it comes to looking at meme coins. It is so risky and like playing with fire. So if you want to do this, guys, by all means, take a look at meme coins however you wish. You can also use Jupiter Exchange, which has its own tools. For example, if you go over to Alpha Scan, you'll be able to find the newest and latest meme coins that have just popped up. You can go over to Launchpads, where it will find you all of the biggest launchpads over on Solana, including Pump, Let's Bonk Fun, Medera, DBC, Believe, X, Y, and Z. You can come over here, filter them down by the newest, biggest, and best cryptocurrencies on each of these platforms. Farcoin, Cap, Froge, whatever. You take a look yourselves, guys. Going into meme coins, you're going to need a whole new video. And yes, we do have a beginner's guide on meme coins on Solana on our YouTube channel. So if you want to check that out, you can. If not, we can also make an advanced tutorial, but you've got to let us know in the comment section down below. Nonetheless, my friends, this is very simply the meme coin section on Solana in a nutshell. There is so much more to it. But sliding over to the next section, we are over on gaming. And gaming on Solana is set to be massive. We are seeing new games pop up every single day. Some of them are very risky, if you know what I'm talking about. However, we are also seeing the first ever gaming console come to Solana, known as the PSG console. And this is going to be absolutely massive. You can still get one. I think it is very limited time now, and they're going to be launching with an airdrop. However, guys, if this is for you, by all means, you can get one yourself. You can see here that we are currently in wave 2, and this is how much it costs if this is something you want to do. But although I would love to give you tutorials and gameplay on many different games on Solana, we would be here for hours. So if you would like to see a full video on gaming on Solana, you can let us know in the comment section down below and we will cover that. But friends, we are here to move on to the last and final section very briefly, and that is through Solana Airdrops. And the question is, how do you find Solana Airdrops? Well, you can head over to our YouTube channel and stay up to date with our Crypto Airdrops tutorials playlist, which will have so many different Solana Airdrop tutorials already in here. If you scroll down, guys, you'll be able to see so many. So for example, we did Fragmetric, which we qualified for. We've got the Phantom Airdrop, which we've been using their wallet the entire video. This one should be absolutely massive, and I wouldn't want to miss that if I were you. Probably we've got Backpack very soon as well as Soulflare because of the competition. Scrolling down, we've also got Perina. We've also got Titan Exchange, which just launched on our YouTube channel yesterday. And friends, we've got honestly so many more. DeFi.app, and you'll scroll down and find many others. And if you stay up to date, you will find many more coming very soon. But friends, this is the Solana Beginner's Guide in a nutshell. We hope we've covered everything for you. If you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to let us know in the comment section down below, because we are here to help you for whatever that is. We appreciate every single one of you who tunes in every day. Friends, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.